In episode 11, Anjo's father makes a critical decision to lead all the students to a mountain, a place where they believe they can find safety from the zombies. However, as they make their way to the open ground, they are suddenly ambushed by a swarm of zombies. Anjo's father selflessly distracts the zombies, allowing all the students to escape, but he becomes trapped himself after being bitten by a zombie. Anjo witnesses this heartbreaking sacrifice and is overwhelmed with grief, breaking into tears. Eventually, the group of students reaches a construction site, only to discover that it's also infested with zombies. In a desperate bid to stay safe, they manage to escape through a window and find refuge there. Meanwhile, in a separate storyline, the military commander conducts experiments on the zombies and discovers that they are vulnerable to high-frequency sounds. With this new knowledge, they decide to gather all the zombies in one location with the intention of eliminating them through a powerful blast. On the other hand, we return to the students who remain trapped in the school. Their situation seemed dire, with only one potential escape plan, having one student act as a distraction for the zombies while the others made their way out. However, no one was willing to accept this sacrifice as they were determined not to lose anyone. Suddenly, a glimmer of hope appears as they spot a helicopter approaching. The helicopter's occupants urgently inform them that a massive explosion is imminent, and those who are still uninfected, those who remain safe, must leave immediately. Soon after, drones equipped with high-frequency sounds arrive in the city, attracting the attention of all the zombies, who begin to follow the noise. In a surprising turn of events, the same boy from the gang who had been pursuing San as a zombie earlier appears at the school. During a confrontation, he bites San's hand. This deeply upsets Anjo, who had developed feelings for San. In a poignant moment, San and Anjo share a hug and exchange name tags. San, now infected, takes on the role of the distraction, drawing the attention of the zombies. This sacrifice allows the remaining uninfected students to escape from the perilous situation. Now their San and that gang boy start fighting. Then there is a sudden blast there. And they both die in that blast. In the last episode of the series, the students who survived, including Ancho, return to the construction site in search of San. However, to their dismay, they find no survivors there, all the people have perished. They continue on their journey and eventually reach a dense jungle where they come across ribbons tied together, a gesture that triggers memories of Ancho's father. She also discovers her father's torch among these ribbons, strengthening her belief that he must have left these markers for them to follow. With the guidance of the ribbons, they navigate through the jungle and emerge in another city, only to find it deserted and devoid of life. Their respite is short-lived as they realize that a group of zombies is pursuing them. Instead of fleeing, they make the brave decision to stand their ground and fight. During the struggle, two of their group members become infected, and one is tragically killed by the class president after succumbing to zombification. Fearing that she too will turn into a zombie and pose a threat, the class president decides to separate from the group. However, Suyuk and Ancho, unwilling to give up on her, go after her. When they find her, she is devouring another zombie. She subsequently attacks Ancho, but Suyuk, conflicted by his feelings for her, can't bring himself to kill her. She leaves Ancho behind and departs. The remaining survivors eventually arrive at a military base, where they are placed in quarantine for 3 months to ensure they are not infected. After this period, they are released. Ancho leaves the base and goes to a mountain, where she leaves food for her friends. She gazes at the school's rooftop, where the bonfire still burns, speculating that the class president may still be alive. Ancho shares her findings with Suyuk, and together they decide to return to the school at night, embarking on a new journey filled with uncertainty and hope. In a surprising turn of events, Suyuk manages to gather more friends to accompany her back to the school. When they arrive at the school and witness the bonfire still burning, they are astonished to find the class president, who appears to be perfectly fine. Ancho suggests that she join them, but she declines, revealing that there are also other people like her. Suddenly, more individuals with similar transformations as the class president arrive at the scene. In a shocking conclusion, the class president leaps from the building, leaving all of her friends bewildered and in disbelief. With this scene, this series ends.
Make sure you subscribe and turn on notification to watch more videos like this and show us support for our effort. Take care.